Now, as cryptocurrency investing becomes more and more popular, one of the common questions that comes up time and time again is, how do taxes work with cryptocurrencies? In this video, we'll be providing you with an in-depth guide on how cryptocurrency taxes actually work, well as a tool that can be very useful for cryptocurrency investors in saving a ton of time, a ton of headache, and a ton of money when it comes to cryptocurrency taxes. So without further ado, let's dive right on into the video. And I do want to mention here that this is not tax advice. I am not your tax advisor. This is purely general information. But with that out of the way, how do taxes actually work for cryptocurrencies? Well, in 2014, the IRS came out and said that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin will be treated as a capital asset, similar to a stock or a bond. Now, a capital asset is taxed when it is sold for a profit. So if you buy a stock and sell it for more later, you're going to be taxed on the difference. Same thing with cryptocurrency. If you buy some Bitcoin for $50 today, and 3 years from now, it's now worth $100, that $50 worth of gain is going to be taxable. Now, this also happens with crypto when you use crypto to buy something. So let's say, again, you buy some crypto today for $50. In 3 years, you use that crypto that has now grown to $100 in value to buy a bookshelf. You're still going to have to recognize that $50 worth of gains when you buy that bookshelf, the same as you would if you had just sold the Bitcoin. So whether you're selling it or whether you are using it to buy something, that cryptocurrency is going to be taxed. The gain on that cryptocurrency is going to be taxable. Now, that being said, how much are you going to owe in taxes? What is the tax rate going to be on that gain? Well, the tax rate you pay on crypto is going to be determined by your annual income, as well as the amount of time you held that cryptocurrency for. So there are two different types of gains when it comes to capital assets. You've got short-term gains and you've got long-term gains. A short-term gain is when you hold that asset for 365 days or less, so 1 year or less. If you hold that asset for 366 days or more, so greater than 1 year, then you'll be paying long-term capital gains rates, which are smaller than short-term capital gains rates. So if you hold something, a capital asset, for longer than a year, you're going to have lower tax rates. Same thing applies to cryptocurrencies. Now, on the short-term capital gains side of things, you're going to pay the same tax rate as you would with your ordinary income. These tax brackets currently range from about 10% on the low end, all the way up to about 39% on the high end. With a long-term capital gain, your tax rate is going to be smaller. As mentioned, it's going to range anywhere from 0% on the low end, so potentially paying no capital gains tax if your annual income is low enough, all the way up to about 22% on the very high end. Now, one big question that a lot of people have about cryptocurrency taxes is, how do you actually keep track of all of those different transactions? Because many cryptocurrency investors are making a number of different transactions. Some people making multiple transactions every single day, maybe other people trading every single week. How do you keep track of all of those transactions? Because again, you're taxed on the gains. So every time you sell, there could be a gain or a loss on that transaction. You're gonna have to keep track of all of those gains and losses. It can be a very tedious process for you if you're doing that by hand or in a spreadsheet. And that is where this piece of software, this tool that I mentioned earlier, really comes into play. So this tool is called CryptoTrader.Tax, and it is a platform that you can use in order to automatically keep track of all of your cryptocurrency transactions without you having to lift a finger. But what actually is it, and how does it actually work? Well, it's basically a tax software specializing in cryptocurrencies. It's got over 100,000 different users, so there's a lot of traction behind this piece of software. It's kind of the industry standard when it comes to accounting for your cryptocurrency transactions. A couple important things to know about the platform is that they support over 47 different cryptocurrency exchanges. So no matter where you're buying and selling your crypto, there's a good chance that you can easily integrate with CryptoTrader.Tax. It's also an official partner of TurboTax, so if you use TurboTax to file your taxes, that's going to be a very easy integration as well. They've got over 10,000 different cryptocurrencies supported on the platform, and they've got live chat support for you to take advantage of. But how does CryptoTrader.Tax actually work? Well, there are essentially 5 simple steps that you follow in order to use the platform. The first of which, that you have to select the crypto exchanges that you currently use. As I mentioned, there are 47 different supported exchanges, and you can directly link up your exchange with CryptoTrader.Tax so they can pull in all of your transaction information automatically. The second step is going to be to import your trades. So like I mentioned, you can easily do that automatically. You have to find the API key from your crypto exchange, plug that into CryptoTrader.Tax, and then it'll automatically pull in your transactions. Step 3 is if you have any other transactions that weren't recorded on your exchange, you can manually enter those yourself. Step 4 is to review all of your transactions for accuracy to make sure that everything looks correct. Then step 5 is to create your reports. These are used for your taxes, and there are a number of different reports that you can generate with CryptoTrader.Tax. These include an audit trail report if you ever do get audited, a cryptocurrency income report for your income taxes, a tax loss harvesting report to potentially save you money on taxes, and a number of different reports that you can use for various different things. Now, the next important question you should probably have is how much does this all cost? Okay, most tax softwares are not free, and CryptoTrader.Tax is no different. However, you can access a preview of all of these reports absolutely for free, but if you want to actually use the software yourself, then you are going to have to pay a fee. Now, there are 4 different pricing tiers that I'll put on the screen right now, and these range anywhere from $49 all the way up to $299. This fee applies for the entire year, so you pay this fee once per tax year, and you're able to take advantage of the full platform for that year. Now, the main difference between these different tiers is the amount of trades that they do support. So on the lower tiers, you're going to be limited to a certain number of trades per year, whereas on the highest tier, you'll have unlimited trades that will be imported into your CryptoTrader.Tax account. Each of these plans also do come with a 14-day money-back guarantee, so you can have that peace of mind to just try it out, see if you like it, see if it gets the job done, and if you don't, then you can get your money back absolutely guaranteed. Now, if you want to give CryptoTrader.Tax a try, you can check out the link in the description and pinned comment below that will help you support the channel and allow you to sign up for the platform. Additionally, if you want a full comprehensive breakdown of exactly how taxes work on cryptocurrencies, as well as a full review on CryptoTrader.Tax, you can find that on our website, investingsimple.com. The easiest way to get there is to head on over to Google, search for CryptoTrader.Tax review, and then click on the link for investingsimple.com. We'll see you over there.